about proven go-to-market strategies. Now, before we get into it, what the heck is go-to-market? It's a term that's used out in the industry, but the minute I say that, you're probably thinking of marketing tactics like running an ad or content marketing, all these different things. Go to market is a broader strategy. It's how you align sales, marketing, customer success, all these different factors into the same thing to quickly get to market with something and get market adoption. So it's a larger strategy. Now, when I say sales and marketing, customer success, you may think to yourself, well, I'm just an individual founder. I don't have all those departments. Yes, you do. It's just you. You don't have somebody else who does it. So your go-to-market strategies have to bring all of these different aspects of having a successful business together. Today, we're going to talk about three main proven go-to-market strategies that you can leverage either individually or you can leverage them collectively. Just as a reminder, this is the very last week of the 30-Day Founder Blueprint. This is week 4. It's going to be all about go-to-market strategies. In week 1, we did ideation. We came up with the idea. Week 2, we did validation of that idea. Week 3 that we just wrapped up, we did how to fundraise if you need capital to grow your business. This is week 4. We're talking all about go-to-market strategies. So there's three main go-to-market strategies that you can leverage that really tie into human psychology. And that's an important thing I want you to stop and realize when you're going into business. The most successful founders tie into the human psychology of things, particularly when you're selling something to someone. Now, these three work no matter what industry you're in. They are particularly helpful if you're in some sort of consumer brand, but they will work if you're business to business or some other model. Okay. The first one to realize and then leverage as a go-to-market strategy is that people seek pleasure and they avoid pain. I've talked multiple times this series about understanding the pain point that your prospect or customer has and being able to solve it. People will seek pleasure and run away from pain. We do this in our real life. When you hurt yourself, you scream or you run or you avoid. You do all these things to not have to experience that pain. So leveraging this in your go-to-market strategies can be super, super helpful. It can be as simple as someone doesn't understand how to budget and you build them a budgeting app. That may not be pleasurable, but it helps them avoid pain. It could be pleasurable if you have a way to automate that process, like the app ties into their bank account and can pull in information and then sort that information into buckets for them, making their lives easier. That's a way to both help them avoid pain and also have some sort of pleasure in the process. The second go-to-market strategy you can leverage is people seek hope and they avoid fear, right? Now, I think of this one as it relates to maybe having loved ones that are getting older. Sometimes in marketing messages, industries that are working with the elderly and things are basically trying to show some sort of hope and helping people avoid fear. Another great example of this one is anything related to money management, like financial advisors. Financial advisors will help you avoid the fear of going broke, avoid the fear of never being able to retire because you don't have enough money. And they'll give you hope that by working with them, you can develop a plan to avoid that fear. It ties together. The third one is people will seek acceptance and they'll avoid rejection. So this one is used a lot when it comes to dating and relationships. You can see this with dating apps. You can see this with all kinds of things related to weddings and all these different things. They'll play on people's desire to be accepted and their need to avoid rejection. This is an ingrained human aspect all the way back from when we were first coming up as a species. People sought community and groups because it was safer. It was safer to be in a group of people than out on your own. And punishment used to be you were kicked out of your group. And so this is a human ingrained psychology that you can play upon as part of your go-to-market strategies. Okay. People seek acceptance. They avoid rejection. So we've got three that you can leverage. People seek pleasure, they avoid pain. People seek hope, they avoid fear. People seek acceptance, they avoid rejection. Now, the best part about building your go-to-market strategies as we go through the rest of the week is if you can pull on one of these, it's good. If you can pull on multiple of these or all of these, it's amazing. Okay, so we're going to be building our go-to-market strategies around human psychology, how people think. These are three frameworks I want you to be thinking about. Take the time, sit down, find one of these that really spoke to you and the business model you're going to be building, and think about how you can leverage it in your go-to-market motions, in your marketing material, in the copy or text that you use on your collateral or your website. How can you speak to these things to make your customer feel more comfortable and that you're going to help them avoid these things that they don't want to feel?